The skyline shifts, but the shadows stay. Old ghosts leaning on my shoulders anyway. I trace the cracks in the mirrors of my past. Some wounds fade slow, some scars were built to last. And I brave through the ruins and the rising flame. And I say something different, wearing the same old name. 'Cause everything changes, but something in me still remains. Like a heartbeat carved in iron through the storms and all the strain. And I'm learning to stand where the broken meets the brave. What's turning to ash, what's learning to stay? I'm walking on anyway. I'm walking on anyway. The roads I burned are colder now, but the footsteps echo familiar somehow. I lost some truths, found others in the dark. Not every ending kills the ember of a spark. And I know every fracture teaches where I've been, and I grow even when I break and break again. 'Cause everything changes, but something in me still remains. Like a heartbeat carved in iron through the storms and all the strain. And I'm learning to stand where the broken meets the brave. What's staying to ash, what's learning to stay? I'm walking on anyway. I'm walking on anyway. Maybe strength is the silence after all the thunder's gone. Maybe peace is the moment you admit what's lost is done. But there's fire and acceptance, a quiet war you choose to win. And I'm still here with the same old soul in a shifting skin. Cause everything changes, but something in me won't decay. A steady pulse inside the chaos, a light that time can't strip away. And I'm learning to walk through the wreckage unafraid. What remains, what breaks, what forever reshapes. I'm moving on anyway. The seasons bleed, but the bones don't change. I drag my shadow through the rust and rearrange. Every echo wears a different face tonight, but the hunger underneath still houses the same old fight. And I breathe through the poison in the shifting air. And I see but my bones stay raw. I bite through the dirt just to feel what I once saw. Oh, rust fills my lungs where the soft used to be, but the monster I outgrew still claws inside of me. And I choke on the ghosts that rot but never leave. And I crawl through the wreckage of the truths I used to believe. 'Cause everything mutates, but something in me won't be slain. A blood-forged heartbeat hammering through every ache and stain. And I stand in the carnage where the torn refuse to bleed. What's gutted, what's kept, what the void failed to aid. I keep walking through the scream. The road split open, swallowing my stride, but I carve new paths with the parts of me that died. I buried 1,000 versions beneath my skin, yet the fire in their graves keeps dragging me back in. And I know every shattered piece still has my face, and I grow where the violence of change refuses to erase. 'Cause everything mutates, but something in me won't be slain. A blood-forged heartbeat hammering through every ache and stain. And I stand in the carnage where the torn refuse to bleed. What's gutted, what's kept, what the void failed to aid. I keep walking through the screen. Maybe strength is letting your gentler parts be crushed. Maybe peace is knowing even ruins learn to hush. And when the last howl settles, when the world chews out your name, whatever crawls from the rubble is the self you learn to claim. 'Cause everything mutates, but something in me still survives. A black iron river kicking through the corpses of old lives. And I march through the ashes, unfed, unbowed, unmade. What remains, what stays, what refuses the grave. I move forward unafraid. The tides rearrange themselves beneath my ribs. Stars peel their names off the surface of my lips. I walk through silhouettes of futures I outgrew, but the pulse that built me keeps beating something new. And the air turns to mirrors that forget my face. keep moving through the haze. Maybe strength is the moment when the world forgets your form and you become the outline of a self reborn in storm. In the silence after shifting, when even memory pulls away, I find the echo that outlifts me, guiding what's left of my clay. 'Cause everything dissolves, but something in me won't obscure. A pulse made of fragments that learn to walk unsure. And I rise through the blur, through the absence and the ache. What remains, what disturbs, what refuses to brave. I keep walking through the way. The world molten spirals around my quiet ruin. Time dripping like wax from the ribs of a dying moon. I walk through the corridors of collapsing hours, where names turn to dust and dust turns back into flowers. And the wind learns my silence like a borrowed tongue. The shape of the place I'm undone. For everything shifts, what's up making me refuses translation. A postcard from marrow, unforgotten constellations. Did I rise through the tremor when a broken learns to remain? What dissolves, what endures, what threads itself through the rain. I keep walking through the unnamed. I shed my shadows in a cathedral made of fractures, each echo birthing a lineage of crooked answers. The past sleeps in jars beneath the altar of my breath, yet its dream migrates, leaving feathers in the mouth of death. And I feel the shifting gravity of unspoken bliss. And I heal in the trembling vacancy the world can erase. For everything shifts, what's all making me refuse its translation. A postcard from marrow, unforgotten constellations. And I rise through the tremor when a broken learns to remain. What dissolves, what endures, what threads itself through the rain. I keep walking through the unnamed. Maybe strength is the art of letting your outline bleed, letting the universe for everything shifts, but something in me finds serene. A wandering orbit around the ghost of what I've been, and I rise from the skitter, from the soft unmaking of fate. What remains, what reforms, what refuses to wait. I move forward through the infinite state. I walk the long way through the static and the dust, counted every fracture that was carved out of my trust. The clocks kept bleeding minutes like a wound that never dries, but I learned to hold the silence where the darkest truth resides. Every failure was a lantern, every scar a trembling guide. I was reshaped by the pressure, by the storms I had to hide. Grain by grain, I rise from the weight that chained me down through the ache. I learned how to stand on broken ground. In times of pain, then on the edge you couldn't grind away. I'm still here, still learning who I am today. I face the mirror where my younger ghosts remain. A shadow stitched with fear, a name I barely claimed. He asked me why I wandered through the ruins of my years. I said to find the strength that only grows through all your fears. Every detour had a purpose, every loss became a sign. You can't outrun your shadows, but you can teach them how to shine. Grain by grain, I rise from the weight that chained me down through the ache. I learned how to stand on broken ground. In times of pain, then on the edge you couldn't grind away. I'm still here, still learning who I am today. Time bends, reshapes me, breaks me just to remake me. All the echoes I once feared now tell me why I'm still here. In the fading of the light, I found a fire built from night. I'm becoming, still becoming, through the slow unending fight. Grain by grain, I rise from the weight that chained me down through the ache. I learned how to stand on broken ground. In times of pain, then on the edge you couldn't grind away. I'm still here, still finding who I am today. try to grind me hollow. I fed on the spark, on the downfall is too broken to follow. If time is a beast, then I'm the scar it failed to swallow. Still rising from the shadow. Let the minutes fall like meteors. I'll heart held a sign. The universe inside me rearranged its shattered spine. Let the minutes fall like meteors. I'll rise from the cratered him. Let the years grind down their galaxies. I'll bloom in the ruin they spin. If time is a cathedral, then I'm the hymn it failed to drown. Still unfolding, still reshaping every broken crown. I've worn the night as armor. I've carved daylight from the void. Every cycle of destruction left a shape that I employed. I am built from dying seasons, forged in storms that had no name. A vessel made of echoes, overflowing into flame. Every minute fall like meters. I'll rise from the cratered him. Let the years grind down their galaxies. I'll bloom in the ruin they spin. If time is a cathedral, then I'm the hymn that failed to drown. Still becoming, still rising from the molten ground. I rose from a corridor woven of nameless hours. A figure stitched from echoes drifting through collapsing towers. The sky was made of fractured thoughts, dissolving into hum you know. And every step I took rethreaded who I would become. Time circled me as vapor, a serpent without a name. Its coals reshaped my silence, turning stillness into flame. I move through shifting mirrors, where my future learns to breathe. My past unravels quietly, like a ghost beneath the weave. If growth is just the pattern of a soul remade by light, then I am both the breaking and the shape that still ignites. I met my younger shadow in a field of unborn days. He flickered like a lantern drowned in